Yeah, so I've been playing the Legacy console edition for a bit now. Um, I don't have a bone. But yeah, I've been playing it for a bit. I just kind of wanted something else different. Uh, I haven't really played. Shit, I haven't really played Minecraft uh, seriously in a bit, or actually much at all. Uh, Usually I like playing like beta or in dev, but I don't know. Anytime I play those, I kind of just. But yeah, anytime I like play those, I'll kind of just roam around my world for a bit and then just leave randomly. Uh, I don't really like doing that. Kind of sucks doing that actually. But I was kind of curious on how different Legacy was again, because I did play it when I was like I don't even know, like 5 or something when it released, or maybe a little younger than that. But, but yeah, I played it. Um, I didn't. I played 360 edition a bit. Though the main one I played was the PlayStation 4 and 3 edition when those came out. Mostly with my dad and brother though. But, but yeah, I actually really enjoy this version a lot. It's kind of like I can't tell exactly what version it's on, but I'm pretty sure it's before like I think just before 1.9 or something, because still have blocking. Then again, I think the new versions of this have that too. So I don't know. But yeah, I already started the world. Sick. Sad. Uh, but yeah, I already started world. I was mostly just playing it while having like old videos on in the background of people playing like Welcome to the Game. Oh, that's okay. I get it. Don't need to show me the tooltips each time. You know, I know like the tooltips are like a big part of this, of like what like people remember of LCE, and like having like some nostalgia for them, which I do also. But I remember hating them whenever I was playing because like they always like block my inputs, so I just had to wait until they were finished. And it's not like, if I remember right, it's not like it was global. Like you just do them in one world and then that's it. No, they would like reset per world. So like you'd have to go through them each time. Which I can't really tell why they did that. It seems like such a strange choice. Like I don't know. Because I can't really say it's like for, you know, different like players on like one account, because as far as I know you didn't need to make a new like Outlook account or something. Then again, it has been like more than a decade since I last used the Xbox 360, so I wouldn't know. I mean, with the PS4, there were guest accounts. But, actually, no. No, but yeah, actually, kind of forgot what I was talking about before. Yeah, tooltips. I'm, I'm fine with them now. Like, they're alright. They do remind me of some of the mechanics. Um, but my favorite part of this version was the skin packs. I just like that they were free and pretty like high quality as well. I'm pretty sure they're almost all of them. I mean, most of them are indie games. No, yeah, but most of them are indie games or similar, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, it's night already. I am playing on controller, so I tried playing on keyboard, and it kind of sucked because the UI wasn't really made for navigating with keyboard. Also, this bug, I forgot about that. Right. Before I heard like the UI is actually like a mess or something. Like it's complete. Okay, I don't know why I keep thinking, but it's like completely hard coded from what I heard. So it makes it hard to like edit, which I can believe because if you've seen Java editions like code, that code's like pretty messy. Like there are so many like nested if statements, like if statements within each other, which if you're not really into like programming, it's like it just makes it really hard to read, and it's better to just have like I don't know what you call them. I'm not sure what you call them, but like I'll probably show like an example on screen or something of what I mean. Yeah. Just yes. Either way. I should probably make some armor instead of just constantly being like unprotected. Oh yeah, it's just start to learn about cybersecurity and all that. Like I'm not. I don't want to say like how to hack because that kind of sounds a little lame to say. But yeah, I guess how to hack. It's actually really fun. Hold on, like on Hack the Box and all that on machines I can legally do that. It's just yeah, it's fun. I'm mostly just doing it, uh, just so I'm not going into college like this fall completely clueless. Because initially was only really doing cybersecurity just so I could fund my creative projects. Like like for example, like Time Cowboy. I'd have a job in cybersecurity, like a stable one, because if initially I was gonna do game dev, like as a career, but then I decided against it because of the layoffs. Because initially I was going to do like AAA, but then I was going to do AAA because it'd be cool to work on like a big project. Then I started hearing about like crunch, then bad working place environments and all that, and then like layoffs. And it's kind of like, well, I don't really want to be working in an industry that is so like unstable like that and treats its like workers like shit. So why would I want to work in that? And you know, everything else is like kind of not good. Not good, like completely like I don't even know how you call it. Just oversaturated. Like computer science. Like computer science was good maybe like in 2020 or something. But now from what I heard it's like way too oversaturated. So it's not great to be a CS major right now. I mean, then again, it's probably not great to be a cybersecurity major. And like, probably won't be good to be a cybersecurity major in like a year or so. So I'm probably gonna be screwed either way. Hey, buddy. Oh shit. Didn't think it ganged up on me like that. No, I thought I saw something. Why are there so many of you? Oh yeah, but what was I saying? But yeah, yeah, I didn't. But yeah, I was just doing cybersecurity. I'm doing cybersecurity as a major, just for stability, and also because companies aren't going to. Wow, I really suck at this game, right? Yeah, and also companies are too afraid to actually you know, outsource their security to AI, because they, because even they know how bad it is at like doing anything advanced. Like, AI now can barely even compile. Like, not even compile. Just write code that's like readable and not a complete mess. Like, my code is pretty messy, right? But at least there's some logic and sense to it. Well, AI, the code it spews out is completely it's kind of just nonsensical because it's not real. Like even if you have like reasoning on, right? If you have reasoning on it, it still doesn't really understand. It still doesn't really truly understand what it's outputting. And that's kind of like, I think that's one thing people just don't really understand. AI does not understand what it's saying or doing at all. And it's kind of annoying that people act as if, like, the AI bros act as if it's like this conscious, like, machine, even though it's not. Like, buddy, we don't even know how consciousness works. How would we recreate something we don't understand? And anyways, I'd much rather AI not be conscious, just because of like the morality of that. Like that sounds horrible. Yeah. Dude, I've gone on like 10 different tangents. I just gotta remember what I'm talking about. Companies aren't going to replace cybersecurists. I mean, except for Microsoft with what was his name, Nightmare Eclipse. Like, I'm pretty sure they're like using AI for like their cybersecurity or something. Because what I don't understand what they were doing. But yeah, cybersecurity for like stability and all that, and to fund my passion projects. But yeah, so I wanted to just try it out before I like went to college. Felt like zero knowledge, and I did have fun with it. Um, Surprisingly enough, I actually did not think I was gonna have fun with it because when I was making the decision, I did not think I'd enjoy it because did I just repeat myself? No, basically because like I'm gonna be doing something I don't really care about instead of doing the thing I actually want to do. And no, being an indie dev isn't a good choice either as a career, because now you're just kind of not making the games you want. You're just making games will be like profitable to keep yourself afloat and be able to like pay for like your next game, which is how it was kind of like described by Ms. But yeah, okay, I'm completely lost. How did I get lost? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's over here. Maybe put like a pillar. I'm about to get touched. Let me get out of here. Then I tried hack the box and its like tutorial and machines. I've gotten like a decent handle on it. I know what to use, Nmap, and then if it's like a website, then I try to see like what it's made of, like PHP, or if it has like a login system, which yeah, I was in one of the challenges, and I was like, basically I just went on the IP, right? 'Cause they give you the IP of the machine so you can connect to it, and I went on to it to check if it was a site first before I used Nmap, and it was. But then I saw that it had a login system, so I clicked on the login, and then just to test, just to cover my bases, I just did like the basic like logins that people just leave, like having the username be like root, and then the password also be root. Like, I wasn't really thinking that it was gonna work. I thought, well, no, it wouldn't be that simple. And then I put in admin, and it was that simple. I just got in. I was like, oh. The biggest thing right now for me is that I can find how to get in. Not how to get in. I can find, I can do the setup, right? Like the enumeration, I think it's called, right? But actually, the actual exploit part, it's kind of hard for me so far. Like, I can't figure out what I'm supposed to use. And like before I even like use a write up, I'll try to brute force it, like using different solutions, looking like the source and all that. Not solutions, like solutions. I mean like exploits I find on like Metasploit or like Searchbloit, like search up like CVEs and all that, and then I just won't find anything. And then eventually I'll like search up what's it called? And then eventually I'll search up like a write up of the machine, and it'll be something like kind of complicated actually, because I feel like, because look, I'm doing the easy machines, right? And I feel like the easy machines only labeled that because it's easy relative to like the people who know what they're doing. But for like newcomers, it feels like I'm on hardcore or something. It's like I don't even know. It's just let's see. Oh my god. Why are there so many in this like one section of the cave? Alright, you're like alright, yeah. Good job. Good job. Yeah, come here. Hey, come back. Come back. Dumbass. Why am I trash checking the mobs, bro? Yo, this game has an absolute fascination with creepers. There's been like 10 of them I've seen. I don't even see this much on like Java or even beta. Alright. Let's see. But yeah. What was I talking about? Right. Yeah, I'm not sure how to like do the actual like expert part. There was one time that I did figure it out a bit on my own, and that felt great actually. But most of the other times I had to like use a write up. I have to like an hour of trying. Not even an hour. Like I passed 30 minutes of trying because I do want to learn it instead of just like using the write ups all the time and just getting the answer from there, because that's not really fun and I'm not really learning anything. You know, I don't really get the entire thing with like AI. Not AI, like I mean, yeah, just mostly just the. Oh my god, bro. Mostly just like um, Cloud Code. What is this? Yup. Is there a spawner? Okay, might be over. This guy's really dumb. But yeah, I was trying out my Cloud Code and all that, and I got to the login page. I made a new account, even though I didn't want to. Uh, cool. And then I tried like prompting it on like some random like project I had. Like it was an old one. I didn't really use it. And then it told me to like buy like tokens or something else. And then I just dropped it because I'm not paying. I'm not paying you to read that code, bro. Anyways, like even and like the few times I do use AI, it's mostly after. Again, like it's mostly after like I try to find a solution to like a problem I'm having with like my code, right? Like, and when I say like after finding a solution, I mean like I try to like do everything I can that I know of first, and then like if I can't figure it out in like a few like hours, or I keep saying hours. I'm not that patient. After I figure it out in like say like after like 30 like 40 minutes, um then I'll use AI. But it's always like a last resort. I don't like using it all too often. Mostly just because the environmental and ethical concerns, like water cooling, data centers. Why did I say water cooling? The data centers, the water usage, and then I mean, yeah, I guess what I said was wrong, but and also like the legality of it. Like, there's no way. I mean, it's not. What they did was not legal. Like training, like the data that they're training their models on is still copyrighted, and it's still producing like stuff from those models, not from the data that they're taking, and it didn't ask for permission either. And that's why they're they're in a big like class action lawsuit right now. Yeah, like anyways, then I tried like using a open source alternative to Cloud Code. Why did the music stop right at this moment? I don't like that it stopped right there. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, I used OpenCode, and it kept looping between like it got stuck in a loop between this file that was kind of named a little weirdly. It was like not even named a little weirdly. It's just for some reason it kept going between the uppercase version of the file, which did not exist, and then to the original name of the file. And I kept just doing that for a bit. So then I canceled like the operation, and then I asked, okay, so out of that, what'd you get? Like, is there any improvements you make? Just to see if it would like give me anything like that actually made sense or usable. And it didn't. It was told me like, oh, you need to do like you need to enable shader baker or something like that. And 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 I kid you not, one of the things it told me to do was to not do like less or equal to 0, and instead do just less than 0. And that was for an array. Like when I was checking the size of an array, it said it to remove less or equal to and just do less than 0. That's That's really dumb. You can't go below 0. I only do less or equal to on the strange off chance that for some reason goes to -1 or something. Or not even -1. Goes below 0. Right. Which, in that case, something probably has gone wrong. But, just to make sure. And it's like, what it's what most people do anyways. So I don't understand what that, like, suggestion is trying to do. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's over. I was joking. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, like, and then from what I hear, people really like the autocomplete feature of Cloud Code, and also, like, I guess open codecs, which is like really. Are you telling me? Are you telling me the thing that, like, every single company is just pouring billions into? The one thing it's good at is what, like, it's like what we've had for like decades now. Auto completion, bro. And not even like auto completion in the way of like it's like, don't get me wrong, it's useful, but a lot of the time when I'm using it, it's often not even doing the thing I want it to do. And I'm talking, like, from experience from, like, coding in Roblox for the few times I have to, for my, like, friends and stuff. And also brother. And like, it is useful, but it's like I can live without it. Like, I use Godot, and Godot does not have, like, the auto completion like that. Is it annoying and hard to go back? Sure, but it's not like something I'd be spending money for. That's like, I don't even know what to say. That's just like such. It's kind of like idiotic behavior, paying for something because of how, because the autocomplete. Alright, we can make not only a pickaxe, we should make 2 of those, but we can also make this, and we can make that also. Oh yeah, photography. So I've been getting, like, a lot of posts, like photography posts on my For You page on TikTok. And I actually really like them. It is. I've watched so many of them and interacted with them, like, a decent amount, that on my For You page is just mostly just memes and photography, or like aesthetic or ambience and all that. And honestly, I prefer that because For You page before all that was just like politics and news, which was very depressing, not very good for my mental health. So I just stopped using the app slowly. But then eventually I found, like, a few people that I really liked, and then just, well, honestly, and then I just kind of started getting recommended a bunch of people, and it started actually recommending me more niche people, like people with like 2 likes on their posts. And I guess the part that I just really liked was the fact that they're just kind of taking photos, even without getting much attention. And their photos are really beautiful too, actually. Um, okay, I was trying to turn on gyro aim because I had it, but that requires me to talk with it, which I was trying to do, but did so fluently. But yeah, mostly saying good. Yeah, the photos are really pretty. Um, and it kind of just inspired me to take my own. Even though I kind of have been for a bit, but not like going out and taking photos, which is what I did like yesterday, like as of recording it. I I just went into town and started taking photos. I didn't think there'd be I'd be able to take any really good photos, because which is I'm not sure why I thought that, but I think it's mostly because I lived in this town for like my entire life, so like I just kind of overlook its beauty and all that. You know, once you start like seeing something every day, you kind of just get used to it, like in all this quirks. But me like taking photos and actually like having to look at my town and like slow down actually like kind of gave me a new perspective on. I chose some photos, but I'm a little afraid of doxing myself, so I probably won't. Also, that's yeah. If you can, I definitely recommend taking photos of like places you just go by daily. You know, but of course, like while respecting others' privacy. As like whenever I was taking the photos, I try to not have people's houses be in them. Like I think as long as they're obscured or like you just don't see the entire house fully or any identifying features, it should be fine. Um, like, and I'm saying that if we're like gonna share them online or something, because right, because if you're like just keeping them for yourself, I mean, I think it still kind of applies. I think most people would find that kind of creepy still, but you know. So I like think of how not to intrude on others' privacy, but so try taking photos for like going like it doesn't have to really be planned out either. It just find the angle that you like and position or something, and like if there's a position and angle that you're looking at something and it looks good, just take out your phone and take a picture of it. Yeah, I do really want to like start taking photos more often, like going out and taking more photos, which I probably will, in like a few weeks, as schedule is getting a little like hectic. But I think I might actually like Tuesday or Wednesday because I have nothing on those days. But yeah, um, let me think. I was gonna get it like a proper camera, but then I was, no, those gonna be expensive. So then I searched up like point and shoots from like 2010 or something. Why are those things still like $116? I'm like, buddy, this camera's 16 years old. Like, if it were any other like piece of technology, right? Like an iPhone, like 4 or iPhone 3 or whatever was out at the time, it probably would go for like $50. Why are we still selling them? Why are these cameras $150 plus? Like 150 to like $300. And then I tried looking on Reddit to see if there's any like recommendation for like budget cameras. And instead what I got was a bunch of it was just a bunch of old people like complaining about new generations, like newer generation trying to like buy cheap stuff and like causing things to skyrocket or something. It's like, buddy, you can't be talking about trends when you guys had like, what was it? It was like, oh yeah, beanie babies or whatever they were called. Beanie babies, the Pokemon cards, especially Pokemon cards, especially nowadays. Like, you cannot be talking about fads when the 90s was like the decade of fads, especially, and the 80s too. I think it's just very hypocritical. And then you like point it out, and they'll be like, no, that's different. See, people from my time, cool. Well, the people in your time are weird. Like, no, I think you're just a weird one. And I don't like the generation war, or like, yeah, I don't like generation, gender, or whatever kind of word. They're always just so dumb and like irrational. It's, like, as long as you're just not a bad person, right? I don't think it really matters. Like, as long as you're not a bad person and not bothering, harming anybody, who really cares? Yeah, I was trying to find how did I get on that tangent? But yeah, I was just trying. Oh yeah, because it's the cameras, right? And then like, I don't know. I just don't understand what it was. I thought the photography community was pretty inviting, or unless it was just, unless they all had a bad day. What's that? Okay. Yeah. Once I get like this, I just applied to like a job nearby. So hopefully, if I get that, I'll be able to like afford like one point and shoot. Though I should probably check out like digital ones because I do not want to be buying film. And like we do have, like my family does have like a old my family does have like cameras, but the thing is, I want to be able to like carry that one around and not have it be like incredibly bulky and asking for me to be robbed. I mean, it's not like the place where I live is not very. It's not like that. I don't think there's been like the biggest crime I think I've seen being committed is just vandalism, and it was like a light one too. But either way, point still stands. I don't want to be lugging around like equipment like that. And the job I'm hopefully gonna get. I have a job. Don't have a job interview. I don't know. I was gonna say that. I applied to it like at 10 today or something, and then like, and from what I heard from my friends who also work there, it's almost guaranteed. They just kind of tell you what it's about and see if you're fine with it, which I'm alright with. Plus, at least I'd have like some kind of working experience, cause I tried working on McDonald's. Alright. One final thing I'll talk about before ending this is I applied to McDonald's when I was like 14, and they accepted my application. So I wanted to take the interview. I came like a little bit late because of traffic or something, and then the manager tells me to come in tomorrow. So then I do that. So then I come in tomorrow for the interview, and then I do like mess up a bit, but it's like McDonald's. I'm like, okay, it'll be fine. I'll be getting experience either way. And then they say, okay, I'll call you back. I never got a call back. So job marks, it's big pharma. Big pharma, Big pharma is changing the job market, so I can't get a job at McDonald's. Can't believe this. That's probably gonna be it. Thanks.